Man United prediction left people stunned, but I honestly think they can do it. Former Manchester United assistant manager Rene Meulensteen reckons Ruben Amorim's squad remain in contention for the Premier League crown. The Red Devils are 6 points adrift of table toppers Arsenal and have strung together 3 consecutive victories under the Portuguese boss, currently sitting 6th. United trail local rivals Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, along with surprise contenders Bournemouth and Sunderland. Life at Old Trafford has been challenging after experiencing some of their most difficult displays in the club's top-flight history. Meulensteen reckons the new arrivals are starting to find their feet, and with the benefit of no midweek European commitments, the Dutchman believes this campaign could mark their return to prominence in England's elite division. When I first said that, I'm 100% sure people were scratching their heads and asking what is he talking about. But the reason why I was saying it, and I still back it now, is that if you look at it, United are only 6 points behind Arsenal, he told compare.bet. Yes, people sometimes get blindsided by how poor of a start United had, but they are starting to gain momentum. I can see them also beating Forest and Spurs, and suddenly, that's 5 games in a row and they start to look stronger and stronger because Matheus, Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo are settling in. Benjamin Sesko is going to get his minutes on the clock. They're finding their way bit by bit, and that confidence will grow. They've got no midweek games, no midweek stress. They don't have to do a lot of squad rotation. They will grow and grow and grow. I'm telling you, Manchester United could be a surprise package who find themselves in second place soon, and suddenly people will be saying what's going on here, and a completely different level of belief kicks in. Not only for the players but the manager as well, and the fans. And Manchester United are this force to be reckoned with again that everybody is looking at slightly differently. United are back in Premier League action on Saturday when they host Sean Dyche's Nottingham Forest. Victory would make it 4 successive wins and strengthen their bid for Champions League football, despite being in 6th place. Meulensteen insists they are well placed to maintain their momentum as potential dark horses. He added, they might not say it themselves, and they might not believe it yet, but I honestly think they can do it. I've been one of the biggest critics for the reasons why they haven't kicked on, because of Amorim's stubbornness with the system, but if they do go on a run and everything clicks, then you have to hold your hands up and say, Amorim, listen, fantastic job. You stuck to your system and it's working. Has it got longevity? I still have my doubts. However, in sport it can come down to factors you can't quite put your finger on. Form, flow, karma. Look what's happening to Liverpool. Last year, nobody would have seen what has happened now. It was just easy sailing. Now they're in the worst storm they could have ever imagined and maybe don't know how to get out. United have had these bad spells, and suddenly, for whatever reason, something is starting to fall into place and people gain form and the negatives are turned into positives. That's the role United can play this season, and it wouldn't surprise me to see them in contention for the title. I would love to see them emerge from this dark horse position because nobody gave them a damn to do anything this season. It would be a great position to be in unless suddenly something bad happens and they fall back into a run of not performing and winning. The 3 wins haven't cemented the base that we all would love to see just yet. Do not underestimate the time that Amorim will now have to work with the players and work on the plan for the next opponent rather than managing a 2-day turnover between games in Europe and in the league. He will now have 5 to 6 days turnover. Sometimes 7. With that time you can work, you can let the players relax a little bit. They can come back fresh, mentally fresh, not tired by traveling. I know all these things add up. It has an impact.